Heritage. Allie.
Hi there, Allie. My name is actually Lisa Allie. How you doing today, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing blessed, baby. I am calling because we had a death in the family.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
I thank you, baby, for your condolences. So what we're doing? So I called about a couple other funeral homes, and they
Yes.
just and I'm just calling a couple other places to see who has the better price. Um, but I called them because we have a little complication with the family member. Her name is Esther Jean. So she's what you call she's what you call a midget or a little person.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And so what had happened was, so her husband died. He passed a year ago. And at the funeral, when they brought the casket in there at the altar of the church, they opened the casket and they could not see the husband in there. Everybody started freaking out. And what had happened was he had slid down to the bottom of the casket. And so we just want to
Oh,
make
no.
sure that don't happen again.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so what I can do is grab my funeral director for you, and they can go over prices with you and kind of explain what they can do to help out
Right. But
um,
baby, what I want to do
that
is
as
I
well.
I do want to talk to you a little bit more about it, just to get establish some rapport, because this here is a very serious situation. We want to make sure that we pick the right place for her.
Right, of course. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So she's a very, very spiritual woman. So we are wondering, this is her request, and you let me know what you think about this. Um, she is a little person, so we want to see if y'all can add maybe some padding at the bottom of the casket so she don't slide up down there, and everybody thinks maybe she resurrected or something like that, or that they lost the body at first, because we just don't want to have to go through that again, baby.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, so
But I do
we can
want,
definitely.
yeah, yes, but she has a small list, so she is wondering. And no, baby, this is not a joke. This is her list. Before she left, she was going a little crazy. She had some offset, uh, Alzheimer's. So, but this is her list. I was going to respect her list. Because I don't want her to come back hell bent on revenge, baby. I'm a superstitious woman myself.
Yes, ma'am. Me
So,
too.
yes, baby. So on her list, she wants y'all to have a small radio in there and put it on the gospel station. She said just in case
Okay,
she
yeah.
wakes up. That's her demands, baby. She also said if y'all
Okay.
could uh put like let's see, print out some paper and put some scripture on there and maybe just put that in the casket for her. She said specifically she want the funeral home to do that. So
Okay.
yes, and last thing she said. Now this one I know it's a little too weird, but let me see what this says. Get this note out. Yes, she said if y'all could put a couple snacks in there. That's a little.
Okay. In the casket.
Yeah, if y'all could do. Baby, I appreciate your professionalism. Have y'all had this before? I'd never heard of this before.
Not with snacks, but people always want different things added to the casket with them. So I mean, we can personalize it any way you want to.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
her wishes were, we can go along with that.
Okay, now make sure y'all have the radio on the gospel station so that her corpse can give God the glory.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Of
baby,
course.
she wants to be with God always. She said not just her spirit, but her rotten corpse. That's one of the last things that she said. Now, she said she wanted graham crackers as the snacks.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Alrighty, baby. Let's see.
So let me make sure I got it right. We
Uh
want
huh.
padding in the casket,
Yeah.
and we want the radio on for gospel music, and then
Yes.
scripture in the casket and
Yes.
snacks, graham crackers.
Yes. But the scripture, she wants it on, let's see, individual papers. You know, maybe you could just rip off a paper and write a scripture down. She didn't specify, so maybe you could just write the number of the scripture and the name of the book that the scripture's coming from, if you understand.
Yeah, of course. We can do that.
Yes. Now, what I'm gonna do, baby, I'm probably gonna come. Who am I speaking with? Is this who am I speaking with?
My name is Allie.
Allie, baby. I'm gonna come up there probably whenever I come up there, I want to make sure that you there. I like you. I want to make sure I speak to you. But I do have a
Okay.
question. Since you're a
Yes, ma'am.
superstitious woman as well, baby, do you, is y'all's place haunted? Cause I don't do funeral homes, baby.
Sorry, can you repeat the question one more time?
Oh yes, baby. I said is y'all since I'm superstitious and you superstitious as well, is y'all's
Hmm.
place haunted? Cause
Haunted? Oh, no. No, no, no.
are you
Mm-mm.
sure? Cause last
Yes,
time
ma'am.
her husband's funeral home, I went there
Hmm.
and they had a picture frame fell off the wall. And the lady said that
Oh,
sometimes they have hauntings. So I went on Google and I said, okay, let me look at picture frames falling off the wall. They said that's early signs of poltergeist.
oh my goodness.
And we don't
I'd be
want to
scared to
polter.
go in there. No, we don't
Yes,
have anything like that. No, no.
exactly, baby. Now, I know this last request, well, there's a couple more requests, but is it different to put bra on a dead person? She said she wants to make sure she's covered up. She don't want her ankles showing. She want to make sure that her outfit is blessed. She don't want
Okay, yeah, we
nothing
can do
showing
that.
but her
Well,
face.
okay, yeah, we can make sure she's totally covered like that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, even down there, baby. You know us girls, we can say this, but even down there.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and just for y'all's safety, baby, she did have, and I don't mean to spoil her business, but I want it for y'all's safety. She did have what did you call that? She did have, and no, this is not a joke. Bad vaginal discharge. That was her was
Uh-huh.
dying. Is that contagious? Because I don't want nobody there to catch bad vaginal discharge.
Um,
I don't want y'all to touch her and then someone maybe have a man do it. She
yeah,
she always did
I'm
like
not
them
sure.
men. That's how she got the vaginal discharge, fooling around with all the men, baby.
Well, we would have to speak to the doctor. Is she at the hospital?
I'm sorry, baby.
Is she at the hospital?
Oh yeah, well who you call them, the coroners? She's down there at the retirement house. Cause what had happened was she was outside and she just plopped dead outside of the retirement house, so they had to bring her inside. And now we waiting on the folks to get here. But right now she's her little self just laying in the bed,
Oh,
just
okay.
laying in the bed. Look, she look peaceful though, baby. When y'all do the makeup,
Good. I'm glad she's at peace.
she's
Hmm.
at peace, baby. All the hell she raised in her life. I'm glad to see that she is at peace. We didn't get along at
Yes,
first, baby.
ma'am.
She stole my husband back in the day. I kid you not, baby.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm, baby. So
Goodness.
I forgave her because and I'm the one doing her funeral. Well, I'm like at the
Hmm.
head of her funeral, baby. But when y'all do the makeups and everything, y'all make sure they look good. Can y'all make it look like she's smiling? I want to make it look like she walked into heaven, baby.
Yeah, anything that you want us, we can do that. And if you have like a picture of how you want her makeup done, that'll be great too.
Okay, now between me and you,
Mhm.
Allie, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have forgiven her, but baby, I'm still a little, I don't find it right that she stole my man. He ended up leaving her and coming back to me, and he's now my man. But I I know I'm the head of this funeral. I kind of don't want to go all out for her because I feel like if I died, she wouldn't go all out for me. I think she would have told y'all
Mhm.
to put ugly makeup on me. So if I pick out her wig, can y'all put that type of wig on?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Cause in her will, in her final testament, she said that I am to be in charge. Cause I know how she would like the wedding. That was her. I mean, like the funeral. That is her biggest mistake. Um. So okay, there's this green wig that I saw at Party City, and I was wondering if y'all could put that on there. Cause nobody knows this list that she gave me. I'm the only one that gets to read it, so they don't know. Maybe she asked for this or not. But it'll be just you and I's little secret.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think we could just do that. And don't tell my husband Leroy, cause he probably gonna come with me. But she said I'm in charge, so technically I can do this. Um, alrighty.
What's her first and last name?
Okay, but real quick. Okay, last thing, and I tell you, this is the last thing. Can you put, if I bring it, can you put? She can't hear me. I have her on mute. 1 second, Erica. Okay.
You still there?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me, baby?
Oh, you went out for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. It's because I'm on this work phone here. This thing all over the place,
You're
baby. Um, if I get it, can y'all put a satanic symbol, a satanic cross on her chest? Like, like if you could just lay it on her chest on the outside so everybody can see it. Everybody be confused.
I'm not sure about that. We'll have to check with the funeral director.
Well, aren't y'all not supposed to
Do you
discriminate
want me
against
to?
religion?
Well, that's right. You're right.
Yeah, well, I could
Um.
just use that argument, baby. I could use that argument, baby, because they don't know if she wanted that on her or not. So, well, them as in the
Okay.
family. So it's just between me and you, baby. But yeah, if y'all could just put
Okay.
a satanic symbol, well, I'ma bring it to y'all, and y'all let me know. It's just that satanic pentagram is what you call it, the pentagram. If y'all could just put that on her chest in front of it, so everybody can see it and stuff like that. Everybody be a little confused because she was a funny person. She said, "Make them laugh." She said, "Lisa, you make them laugh, baby." So I said, "You know what? I'll make them laugh." So maybe we could do that. She was a very light, funny, comedic person, baby. She used to do
Mhm.
stand up, but she was too small to do stand up because she's a midget. So they more so called it sit down because you can't really stand that high. But you know what? I'm getting off topic, baby. I'm sorry, baby. My mind going a little loose, baby. I'm 83 years old, baby. I might be next. I might end up with her. Just make sure, cause I think I'm gonna choose y'all's funeral home, cause I'm going next week to see someone about the will. I'm gonna make sure that y'all the funeral home that doesn't, and I specifically want Allie to be in connection with my funeral. I want you, baby,
Okay.
to be make sure nobody do
Well.
nothing crazy.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Her name,
What's her first and last name?
yes,
Mhm.
baby, her name is Esther Jean Sunflap. But
Okay.
do y'all need her middle name? Because her middle name is Jean, but her first name is Esther, like in the Bible.
Okay. Esther.
Yes, baby. Spelled it right,
And then
baby.
Jean. And then how do you spell that last name?
Oh, okay, baby. It's a French name. It's a little weird. Okay, baby. So
Mhm.
it's spelled so okay. It's spelled like the word, and I kid you not, baby. That's what she get for marrying the man that she was with. But I didn't like him anyway. Okay. The name is Sunflap with the apostrophe at the end of the P because it's French. But if you look at it on paper, it looks like the word cunt flap. I kid you not, baby. I always would laugh at her about
Okay.
that. So you spell it Cuntflap. Make sure you put that apostrophe
Okay.
at the end of the P. Okay.
Okay. And then what was your name?
Yes, baby. My name is Lisa Espen. Yes. Yes, you need a. So how this how you spell Espen, baby? E
Hmm.
as in egg, S as in satanic, V as in Victor, E as in excellent, and N as in the N word.
All right, I think I got it.
Alrighty, baby. Can you spell that back to me, baby, so I make sure you got it?
Yes, let's see. ESVEN.
Okay. That's perfect, baby. Yes, okay.
All right.
And your name is Allie, right, baby?
Yes, ma'am.
I
Hmm.
gotta make sure I when I come up there tomorrow, baby, I gotta talk to tell them that Allie has done a blessed job.
Well, I work at the front. You'll see me as soon as you get in.
Oh, okay, but
Now I
who's your
do know
higher
I'm
up,
the funeral
baby?
director.
Who's your higher up, baby? Because I gotta somebody gotta know that you was doing such a blessed job in this hard time.
Oh, thank you. Um, so I can transfer you over to a funeral director, and they can go over prices with you. Is that okay?
All right, baby, yes. Go ahead and transfer me right now, baby.
Yeah, and I'll pass on whatever information that you gave me, and so they kind of have a background and
Okay, so
all the information. Okay.
you just gonna put me on hold and transfer me, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, baby. I'll be waiting. All right, baby.
All right. Just one moment.
All righty. Oh, oh, ridiculous. Eric, oh, damn.
Funeral home. How can I help you?
Hi there, baby. Is Allie there?
I believe she's away from her desk right
I
now.
was, I
Can I
was,
take a message for her?
I was just talking to Allie. Literally, she was transferring me to the funeral director. Um, but
Oh,
it didn't answer, baby. So the phone hung up on me after it rang a couple times. So I was wondering if you can get
oh,
me back
sorry
in.
about that.
That's all right, baby. I was wondering if you get me in contact back with Allie.
Okay, let me put you on a brief hold. One moment.
Actually, baby, what's your name?
I'm Sarah. I'm
Hi
one of the
there,
family
baby.
service counselors here.
Hi,
Hi, what's your
Sarah.
name?
Baby, my name is Lisa, baby. I was telling Allie we had a, I guess I can ask you this last question that I didn't get to ask her. Maybe you know the answer.
Okay,
But I was just
I'll do
telling,
my best.
yes, baby. So, we had a death in the family. It's a very hard time
Oh,
for us.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, baby. I didn't like her no way. Um, but so
Yes,
I had
ma'am.
a question. So, uh, Esther Jean, she's a little person. What you call a midget? Um,
Mm-hmm.
she's she's a nudist. Yeah, so she was wondering if she could be, at the funeral, be, nude. She's a nudist, but I don't personally want to see all that. But I'm just trying to respect her wishes, baby.
Of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure a funeral director could answer that. That's a new one for me. So
Okay.
let me see if I can't find somebody for you. Do you mind if I put you on a real brief hold, Miss Lisa?
Okay, well, last thing, because maybe you can answer this last thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Can you hear me? Oh, yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Okay.
we have a very odd family. They was wondering at the funeral. Why? Are you listening, baby?
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
Why she's nude? If we could,
Oh, sorry, you broke up a little bit. I'm so sorry.
baby, if we could take turns as a family having sex with the body. If we could just hump her all over the place, baby. All over the church, baby. In the church pews, baby, in the choir stand. If we can just hump her and just bounce that little midget body, that wrinkly, saggy body tits all over the place.